Hi boys and girls, this is the video for page 60 in your sounds in action. Now this is a lovely page because it's really quite easy, okay? So what we're learning about today is when we have words that have EE coming up in them, when E and E are side by side together in a word, okay? Now it's quite easy because all we need to know about this is that when EE come together in a word, we hear a long E sound. Okay, so we don't have to worry about, remember we were learning about when the two letters go out walking, the first one does the talking from last week and the week before. Today we just need to know that when EE come together, they make a very long E sound. Okay, so what we have to do here is we have to look at each picture and we have to tick the correct word and X the incorrect word. Okay, so just what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through each picture and I'm going to read each word with you, okay, and then when the video is finished you'll be able to do the ticking and the Xing yourself. Okay, so the first one was done for us and our two options were bean or bee. Okay, and like you can see they have it done for us. We have a tick here next to bee and we have an X next to bean. Okay, now you can hear the long E sound in B, E, you can hear it, and bean, E, you can hear it there as well. Okay, here we have a picture of a deer, and our two words are deer or deep. So again, we can hear E, deer, ear, deep, E, deep. Okay, so jeer or jeep. Now, some people might know what the word jeer means. Jeer is another word like to mock somebody or to laugh at somebody. Okay, so this one, peep or peel. Okay, so peep is when you have a kind of a quick look at something, and peel is you might peel an apple, you might peel your carrots, you might peel an orange, and here we can see a picture of an orange actually. So you must have a look at what's happening in the picture and you must choose either peep or peel. Okay, here our two words are seen and seeds. Okay, so if you look at the picture, it's a packet of something with flowers on it and they're sprinkling something out of it and they're sprinkling it onto the ground, and hopefully what's on the ground is going to grow. Okay, so listen again for the two long E sounds, seen and seeds. Okay, here we have our two words are weeds and weak. Okay, and here we can see a picture of something growing. Here, sheep and sheet. That's a nice easy one to be able to recognize the picture. So sheep, again we have the long E sound, sheep, and sheet, long E sound. Here, sweet and sweep, and we have a picture of a brush and it is brushing the floor. Another word for brushing the floor is one of these words here. So again, two long E sounds. Here we have a picture of a bed and you can see that somebody's making the bed and they're either putting the sheet or the shear on it. Okay, so if you're not 100% sure what the word shear is what you describe material that you can kind of see through. Okay, so a sheer material is something that you can see through. Okay, all right, here we have two words again, steep or sweet. Okay, so two long E sounds again. Here we have a picture of a blob of paint maybe, and it is green or greet. Now, greet is if you greet somebody, you say hello to them. So you might greet somebody by waving at them, you might shake their hand, you might just say hello, you might give them a hug. So greet is when you're saying hello to somebody. Okay. Here we have two words, cheer and cheeks. Okay. So we have a picture of a little girl and she has two big red something. So cheer and cheeks. Here our two words are speech and speed. Okay, and here we can see a man, he's at the podium and he has a microphone and he's reading something to a crowd of people who will probably be sitting down here. So he's making a something. Speech or speed. Again, you can hear the two long E sounds. Freeze and sneeze is the next one. Okay, and you can see there's icicles hanging from the roof, maybe of a cave or something. Okay, then we have sneeze and speech. Okay, and here we can see a picture of a man and he is doing something into a tissue. Okay, so sneeze or speech. And then we have one here, bean or between. And here we have a picture of 3 rabbits, and they want you to focus in on this rabbit here. He's coloured in orange to make him different to these ones. And what we have to work out is he is something with these rabbits. Okay, where is he in relation to these 2 rabbits? Okay, what is his position? Okay, so bean and between. Okay, so that's what you have to do on this page, boys and girls. You just have to read through each word, tick the word that the picture is showing, and X the picture that's not showing the picture. Okay, I want you to focus in when you're reading each word and sounding out the long E sound. Okay, it's quite easy. If you aren't sure of a word, all you'll have to do is sound out the first letter. You know the middle of each word is going to have that long E sound, and then you have your sound at the end as well. Okay. Alright, and then if you have time at the end, what I would like you to do, when you have ticked and X'd the whole page, when you've read through all the words, and when you have coloured, if you have time at the end, and only if you have time, okay, so if you don't, that's okay. If you have time at the end, I'd like you to pick 5 of these words from the page, any 5 that you want, and I want you to put them into a sentence. So say, for example, if we were to choose the word deer, okay, you might say something like, I saw the deer in the woods. Okay, if you were to say, pick the word sheep, you could say that the sheep has a white coat. Okay, something like that. So you choose 5 sentences, choose 5 words from the page and put them into a sentence if you have time at the end. Okay, so that's everything, boys and girls.